What's up, you guys? We are live. Y'all may have a seat. Come on, sit on down, sit on down. The man came in the room. Shout out to Quiet Storm Designs for making this hoodie. It said hashtag no refund. So we're gonna be putting that on sale as well. So again, when we put, let me tell y'all, stop telling me to put stuff for sale and y'all don't buy it. Because we put a lot of shirts on Teespring and y'all didn't buy it. So stop telling me it wasn't a lot of sales. We need to be getting at least about 300 sales every quarter. So stop. Do not come to me and say, put it on sale and you don't buy it. Okay? Our sales, we selling about 4 to 5. We need to be selling 5, at least 90 sales per quarter. Every 3 months, 90 sales. So again, once we put it up there for sale, buy it. So don't keep telling me to put this stuff up there and you ain't gonna buy it. Because black folks have a tendency in this chat to do that. You put it on sale, put it on, and you don't buy it. All right? Because we already got stuff that's on for sale, okay? And you didn't buy it. So go and get the stuff that's on there. So when we add it, we're gonna add it on there and make sure you buy it. All right? Okay? Make sure you buy it. And when you buy the merchandise, tag me on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram when you buy the merchandise. If you buy, I shade everybody. If you do this, if you say that, tag me on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram. Anytime you buy my merchandise, tag me on Instagram. Wear it on Instagram as well. Okay. On Monday, okay, Monday, we will be announcing officially our meet and greet, the date and everything like that. Okay. So we'll be announcing that on Monday. Shout out to me and my team for help putting this together. So we will be announcing that on Monday. Okay, the dates, the flyer, everything. Okay, we already know the hotel we're going to be at. We know the dates. We know that. Okay, we're going to have the party bus, and then we're going to tell you how much that's going to cost. We're going to go to a concert. So we're going to announce those dates on Monday. Okay. All right, we're going to have an email address where you can email me any questions, and we're going to have all of that announcement on Monday. Okay, Monday. All right. Now, I want to say thank you to the producers. We posted on Twitter today. We posted about the subscribers. 20% is watching but not subscribed. I put it out there, and most people wasn't really giving an answer. So okay, so I put the tweet out there. I'm gonna leave it up and see if y'all gonna give me the response. Most of them are not, but I just did it. So we did that. So we asked, why you not subscribed? What would make you subscribe to the Wiley Show? So I was looking for the answers. A lot of people they weren't really giving answers. So they wasn't really giving answers like that. Some people were, but I was looking for more. Okay, I was looking for more. All right, so I'm gonna listen again now. Come on, sit on there. I got a little story time. So this morning, I want to apologize because I was rushing people off the phone lines because I had a doctor's appointment and I couldn't miss this doctor's appointment because I missed last month's appointment. So I had to rush the people off the phone lines, okay? So I do apologize for that. I had a doctor's appointment early in the morning. So I went to the doctor today because I had to go to my psych doctor. I had to go to my psych doctor. My psych doctor, the whoo doctor. I'm gonna call it the whoo doctor. And she had to, I had to refill my medication. We were talking. This is a new doctor. Okay, I sit on down. Oh, Mr. Wiley. Oh no. You were about 300 and something pounds. You were semi-obese, but now you obese. You're not semi. This is not good. I see right here, I see that you have lost some weight. I see that you lost a couple of pounds, but you're still considered obese. When you first came to the hospital, when you first came here, you was 250 pounds. So you had gained. And so I'm telling the lady, well, I gained the weight because of the medication. Oh, no, 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 Mr. Wiley. That medication, you should only gain about 7% of weight. You're over that 30%. So no, 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 it's not the medication. So I'm in there. And so she said, I want you to come back. I've seen you lost some weight. I want you to lose some more weight. Come back in 30 days, okay? So I've already cut out a lot of things out of my diet because she said, I want you to live a long time. All right. And she was just, whoa, just got me in there. I was ready. Baby, after she got done talking to me, I almost wanted to cry. And then she was talking about the mania, being manic and stuff. This is my new psych doctor. My other one that I had for about 2.5, 3 years, she's gone. So I have a new one. And she was talking about the mania, about being manic. And she wanted to know what happened to me. So I was explaining to her, about the library, about hearing voices, being over talkative, because she was giving me the signs. I was doing all of that. And I almost wanted to cry because she was asking me questions and then she was get silent and to see what I'm going. I wanted to break down in tears, but I didn't want to cry in front of her. I wanted to break down in tears because she was it was a touchy subject when she was, when she was asking me them questions. It was a very, very touchy. It was a touchy subject when she was asking me, and I wanted to cry. And I'm just talking, and it really happened, and I don't know what really happened. It just happened. And she said, Mr. Wiley, you have to understand. Most people, I'm only going to speak it in the general sense. When they go do something and they have the mania and they do different things, they always want to go back to that time when they actually had the mania, the breakdown. But you have to understand it wasn't you. You was not well. It was the imbalance of your mind. So I'm hearing this. I wanted to break down and cry. So, and then she said, do you want me to put you on different medication? I said, no, I love the medication that I'm on. I don't want no different medication. I don't want to be I love the medication that I'm on. Okay. Okay. I don't want no other medication. Okay. So she was having this conversation with me and I'm listening to her and all of this. And I'm having a conversation. I already lost some weight, but it's not enough. Okay. She wanted me to go back down to 250 pounds, like get to that 200 and something. For my height and my age, I should be like 2 something, right? She wanted me to go back to that. So I'm definitely coming to that. And so I'm walking, I'm cutting out the restaurant food. Like I have vegetables on today. I had an orange, I brought fruit. She wanted me to cut out all the fried in air fryer, all that fried chicken. So I cut that out. I'm implementing that with broccoli, implementing that. She said, if you have chicken, bake it and have a little portion. This lady got in her computer. Let me show you something, Mr. Wiley. So you see this graphic? So she was giving me the graphic. So she don't want me to eat Popeyes. And when she said, cut it all out. Cut it all out. And so I got to cut it out. So, and you'll usually every day. So I haven't really done it. And I have my bottle of water here. I got water in the freezer. I got water right here. She said, cut it all out. So I didn't order nothing today, like no fried too or nothing. I didn't order no fried stuff on yesterday and the order day before that. So I'm just cutting out the fried stuff. I cut out the Red Bull. I cut out the coffee. All right. I'm cutting it all out. And so I'm definitely doing that because I want to prove not only to my doctor, I want to also prove to myself that I can lose the weight. So it's definitely going to happen. I've been cutting out. No more coffee, no more. You haven't seen me drink the Red Bull in a while. You haven't seen me drink the coffee in a while. So I'm cutting it out the diet and cutting out the Popeyes and all of that. Then to like today, like my body is like craving for it. So today I ate an orange and I went to sleep. And let me tell y'all something. And I was talking to one of my producers. I was like, I'm sleeping better. I cut out the caffeine because that caffeine was affecting my sleep. Let me tell you, that caffeine was affecting my sleep. Well, I only can sleep like 2 or 3 hours because I done drunk this big Red Bull I drank this big Red Bull, all of this coffee, and it was affecting my sleep. Once I cut that out, God is my witness, I'm sleeping better. Like I slept last night from 8 o'clock to about 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning, did a morning show, went to the doctor, went to Barnes and Noble, and I went to go get Prince Harry new book Spare, because I want to read this, right? Went there, got back in the house, I did a test run, you know, for the show, got back in my bed, went right back to sleep. Okay, I literally went right back to sleep, and I slept, and I was dreaming. I was dreaming, and I was dreaming that I was in high school. It was a dream. I was literally dreaming. So when I woke up, and I was drooling, so that was a good sleep. You know, when you drool, that's a good sleep. So I was drooling. So I woke up. I said, "Wow, I'm so happy. I slept again." So I get up and I call my mom. I said, I was dreaming. My sleeping have gotten, and it's been like that for a while. It's gotten much better and better. I said, what really happened when my sleeping pattern got better? I said, I cut out the caffeine and I'm sleeping better and better and better. And I said, wow. So I was energized. So I called, called one of my producers. We were talking, we was going over the whole Vegas trip. And I said, I am very well rested. And so I was able to go over the topics and go over the things for our show, because I do know the show was growing. So I had to put the thumbnail, I got to put the pictures that we're going to talk about, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I was having all of that stuff. Thank you. I was having all that stuff. So I got to be prepared, because we all want to live a long life. And me that having bipolar disorder, the main thing that you have to do, it's imperative for you to do, is sleeping. When a person that have bipolar disorder, that good dieting, on your meds, and sleeping, if you do not sleep, you are at risk to going into another manic state. You have to sleep. Sleep is very important when you have bipolar, because when I don't sleep, like if I be up for days, I'm going to be over talking. I'm going to have these grand ideas. I'm going to run for president. I'm going to run for governor. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go buy some stuff. I'm going to go here. Like I have these very grand ideas because when you're not sleeping. So the sleeping, it is imperative that I sleep. I have to sleep. It's imperative that I got to go to sleep. And I'm sleeping much, much, much better. I'm like, and I don't have any children, so I'm good. I live by myself. I'm single, so I can sleep any time of the day. And, you know, I remember, oh my God, okay, I went back to Chicago for Thanksgiving. Went back to Chicago. My grandmother got this recliner. So I go in there, I say, hey, grandma, and, you know, I'm a sleeper. So I got in that recliner, and I was tired. Man, I got in that recliner. They said, Marquis, this is my grandmother. Marquis, she called me Marquis. She don't call me Marquise. Marquis, you was asleep. You was snoring. I was in that snoring. I had a good sleep in that recliner. Because I said, my grandma don't really use, baby, that was my recliner. All them days I was in Chicago, that was my recliner. I was up in there. I was supposed to watch that Emmett Till movie, and she was watching that Emmett Till movie. I paid for it so she could watch it, and I was knocked out. I slept on that. I was knocked out. So sleeping is good for the for the soul. And so that's just how it is. I don't have any children, so I got to get the rest, you know, and on the schedule like that. I was out like a light. So, and that wasn't the first, and I want to say this, and I know it's going to be offensive, but I fell asleep on that Emmett Till movie with Whoopi Goldberg because it was trash. I watched that Emmett Till movie in a movie theater, and I went to sleep. I just did not like that. The Emmett Till movie that was on Hulu, the series on Hulu, was much better than the movie that Whoopi Goldberg did. You know what I'm saying? So I went to sleep on it in the movies, and I rarely do that. I rarely go to sleep in the movies. I went to sleep. And then when I saw Whoopi Goldberg, please do not cancel me, women, but she looked very obese. She looked very stuffed. Now, I understand she had issues and health issues, but baby, she looked at very stuff, like chunky and stuff. I'm like, this Whoopi Goldberg? Like, she looked at real stuff. And I just like, this ain't the Whoopi Goldberg that I know. She looked at really, really stuff. Huge stuff. And whoever put her in that outfit looked like she was ready to burst out of that outfit. I'm like, what? She looks stuffed. I'm like, what the world? And it looked like when she got up, all you saw was that big wide butt, that big wide back. You just saw that she got up. She looked real swollen and stuff. And I said, I said, this movie, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. So I'm glad she kind of lost her weight because, you know, I miss the skinny Whoopi. You know, she looked kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm seeing that, and of course I went to sleep. And of course I told you about Chicago. So this is gonna be a good show, okay? Okay, she definitely needs to call my doctor. And when I say these type of stuff, I understand. Wiley, you big. I am big, but that ain't gonna change me still talking about people. That's just in my aura. That's in my essence. I won't make jokes, okay? All right. All right. So thank y'all so very much that are here. All right, we're gonna put on a good show today. All right. It's gonna be a good episode. So I went into Barnes and Noble today, and I went to go get, like I said, I went to go get this book, Prince Harry. I had to get the book because Prince Harry is talking about he's spilling some tea. So anytime you spill tea, and I love the royal family. So went here, and I'm not gonna burn the book because I don't burn something that I buy anyway. Went to got the book. And the lady, it was a black lady. She was in there. She looked at me weird because I got the book. I'm like, why are you looking at me weird? I said, Miss, why are you looking at me like that? Why you got to get Prince Harry? She ain't said it like that. I got to be, why you got to get Prince Harry? Get somebody else. I said, because I love the royal family. I really, really love the royal family. And I'm like, it ain't your business why I got to get Prince Harry. I wanted to drag her and say something. I could have said something, you know, but I ain't saying what I really wanted to say. So I went and got it. So I had to get Prince Harry. I love the royal family. It is what it is. I love the royal family. I've always loved the royal family. I love Queen Elizabeth. I love the Queen. You know, I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that at all. You know, he's doing better than, you know, Jaguar Wright. This man, he did a book. He did a book. You know, he ain't like Jaguar Wright going live in her car in the motel room on the street and all of that. He put his frustration in a book, making a coin, and it's one of the highest selling books right now. It's a hot book right now. So that's what he doing. He ain't like Jaguar Wright. See, Jaguar Wright should be doing a book about the industry with her picture on there so people can buy the book, but she ain't got no common sense. She ain't got no common sense. All right, because ain't no other YouTube gonna tell her that. We telling her that personally. All right. He just look good. We look good. Don't we look like each other? I want somebody to screenshot this. Don't you look like? Hold on. Don't we look like each other? Don't we look like we could be related? Can y'all screenshot this? I love Prince Harry. I really, really love you. I love this man because this man have matured so much. So I love him. I can't wait to read. I'm going to reread this tonight. I love Prince Harry. Okay. So, and I want to meet him. I want to meet Prince Harry. All right. So thank y'all so very much. Okay. So Paul telling me I got to get to the episode. I got to get to the show. Okay. Let's get to the show. Okay. Let's talk about Lisa Marie Presley. She have gone to the upper room. Shout out to Lisa Marie Presley. I heard the news today that she had to get rushed to the hospital. And now I'm hearing that she died because of a heart attack at the age. She was 50. She was in her 50s. Okay. She was literally in her 50s. She was actually 50. Was it 54? Y'all know the age. So she had to be rushed to the hospital because of a possible cardiac arrest. And I'm definitely praying for her. But in my mindset, I'm like, where? Oh, she was 50. Okay, where all that money gonna go? See, when people pass away, when they rich, I'm ignorant. I've always been ignorant. So if anybody passed away, I'm like, who gonna get the insurance money? My grandma used to hate when I used to say that. Who gonna get the insurance money? Who gonna be over there state? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I be thinking about. Who gonna get the insurance money? I always, anytime my grandma say somebody then passed on, it's like, who gonna get the insurance money? I always used to say that. So I'm just really praying for her, you know, that she have went on. I'm really gonna pray for her that, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, praying for her family because she's deceased now. I'm praying for her family. You know what I'm saying? I'm really praying for her. You have to take care of this body because you only get one body. You only get one body. So you got to take care of your body is your temple. So when you have heart, you got to make sure you got to be careful what type of you putting in your body, the type of food you put in your body. You know, you got to be really, really, really careful. All the plastic surgeries, you have to be really, really careful with that. And I don't want to cry. Don't want to cry. So, you know, you just never know. You never know when your time is going to come. You never know. You just never know. You never know. And so definitely gonna keep her in my prayers that, you know, she passed on. We definitely gonna have to, you know, move on. But you just never know. Just wow. You know, having that, you literally don't know. And so anytime when someone goes on, and I know when I'm crying over a white woman, you know, people think you can't cry, but I had to cry because you literally never know when your time is going to come. And so I'm definitely praying for her family, and praying for her children and her mother. I've heard that her mother is still living. So no matter how rich you are, you know, you always are in a place of that death is going to visit. No matter how successful you are, no matter how rich you are, no matter how many Mercedes Benz you got, no how big your mansion is, no matter how successful your father is or his legacy, everybody, you know, have that date at the end of the day. Everybody have that date. So you always want to be ready when that day comes, you know what I'm saying? Because that is going to happen. Everybody's going to have that date in your life. So until you know what I'm saying, everybody's going to have that date. And so definitely praying for her family. And I had to put that out there and to the people. And I didn't want to get this emotional, but it runs across me. You know, I don't like it. You know, I used to go to funerals a lot. And I shouldn't say this, but one of the funeral homes, I used to be a professional mourner. And I used to be a professional mourner, meaning like funeral homes used to hire me just to cry in the funeral homes. Like I used to cry. I used to really, really cry. I used to work for Gallus Funeral Home and AR Leaks, and they used to hire me to just cry in funerals and stuff. So I used to cry. I used to get in front of the casket and cry and stuff. They used to hire me. I was broke. I needed money. So I would just cry at the top of my head, and I would weep with the family, and I would cry, and the tears would come out. And it's something I used to use. Like it's some stuff that you can buy to make your tears come out. I used to get emotional and cry with the family. When the family stand up, I would cry and stuff like that. When it's a sad song, I would cry and stuff. I would be a professional mourner. Like I would mourn and stuff and weep. I was a professional. I used to get paid, and I used to have this thing where I can't really do it now because it's been a while, but I used to put stuff in my eyes to make me cry, and I used to get so emotional and everything like that. So I used to do that for a coin. You know what I'm saying? It was either that or rob people. But I just chose to be a professional mourner. Like some of my friends, they said, I ain't doing that. I'm just going to go ride people. So I went and done that. And it was some pretty nice, decent money that I got. It was pretty nice. And I used to just go to funerals and everything like that. And then sometimes before I really did that, I would just go to funerals. I would go to repasts, to eat. I would go just to talk to people. I would always be interested. And I would go to the funeral home, sign the book, and just sit there just like that. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to call off work a lot of times. So what I would do, I would Google like funerals and stuff like that. Somebody that's older, and I would have their obituary, and I would say, this is my uncle died or my grandmother died or something, just to get off work. And I would be trapped, get off work and stuff. And so I would go there and I would use those obituaries and stuff. So, because if the funerals are public, it's public. So that's what I used to do, and I used to do it a lot. My grandma said, well, I got to go to such funeral, and I would be right there, and I would be crying and stuff like that. So thank you. And that's what I was doing in my career. So, all right. Yeah, that is a job. So we definitely are praying. So in other news, we also have to talk about someone else that passed away from a heart attack, according to his son. According to his brother, TikToker by the name of Waffler, Waffler, WAFFLER 69, Waffler 69, dies age 33, social media sensation who shot to fame eating bizarre food and boasted 1.7 million followers, passed away from a suspected heart attack. The social media star, real name Tyler, died Wednesday. His brother Clayton told TMZ he began experiencing discomfort and called his mother before ringing for an ambulance to take him to the hospital where he died. Tyler family and grandfather suffer from genetic heart problems. Tyler posted his last video on Wednesday trying the viral Big Fruit Loop. Okay, so that is what happened with him and trying that stuff like that. And let's be clear, he was obese and he's eating all of that food. You do know, and it's something that I was going to stop, and I'm not doing it. Is all of those mukbangs. You got to be really careful because you're taking all that food. Shout out to Chuddy Chuck Chuck. So Chuddy Chuck Chuck, all he eats steaks, he eats chicken, he eats burgers, French fries, and that's not healthy. That is not healthy. You taking all that toxic and all that stuff. He's not really eating healthy. You got to be really, really careful. Chuddy Chuck Chuck is his name. And so, I'm praying for this, his family, this TikToker that passed away, but you have to be careful. You cannot be eating all this weird food and you obese. That's not healthy. You can't do it. So you got to get on a diet and stuff like that, even though it's entertaining, yes, and it's good for clicks and views, yes, but you got to be careful. You're putting all of that food in your body and it's put pressure on your heart. So you got to be really, really careful. All that, like eating all them calories, 13, 14, 15,000 calories a day. You can't do that because it's not healthy for your body. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not doing the mukbang. You know what I'm saying? If I do it every once in a while, you might see me do a mukbang. You know what I'm saying? But not every day. Fried chicken, baby back. That's not good. My doctor told me not to do it. Okay. And she watching because I sent her my YouTube. So they're not doing it. So, and you just sitting down eating all day. So you got to be very, very careful with that as well. And then if you're going to do that, do like with the Batty twins. They work out as well, so they don't just sit and eat. They from Jamaica, and so what they do, they work out as well, including with them eating a lot of foods. But they work out, so you have to have that balance. You just can't be eating out all day and don't have that balance. You got to have that balance. So I'm definitely, you got to be really careful. I'm definitely praying for him. I don't know who's gonna get the page. I reached out to his brother. I know it's too early. I said, can I have his page? You know what I'm saying? He got 1.9 million followers. Can I have his page? And he blocked me. Yeah, he did block me. But I don't know. They say it's too early to say that. But I asked him, I said, you're not gonna do nothing with the page. Can I have it? So I put the request out. I DM'd him. I said, I'm sorry about your brother passing away, but can I have his page? If you're not gonna use it, can I have it? I asked him and I got blocked. So it was an opportunity. So I tried to seize it. And I said, hey, your brother's not using. He's not using. Okay, he's not gonna be able to use it. Can I use the page? And I got blocked. So I asked them. They said you have not because you asked not. Put your request in. And so hey, and I asked them. I said, hey, can I get access? To the page. I was reaching out to Kevin Samuel family. I haven't got a response because I wanted to have his YouTube page, but they didn't respond back to me. So again, I just asked. Nobody will get mad at me. All right, you got blocked. Anyway, so and I deserve that block. I should have asked him. I should have waited I should have waited to after the the funeral because white people they die on what's today? Today is Thursday, so he's gonna be buried by tomorrow afternoon. That's how white people don't wait around. Once you pass on, the next day you being buried, okay? And they're gonna have pumpkin pie. You know what I'm saying? Pumpkin pie, chicken with no season. They're gonna easily do that. So he pretty much gonna have his funeral on tomorrow. All right, so we have to bring that up. Okay, Tyrese and Ray J. So shout out to Tyrese and Ray J. Y'all know from the Dash Network. Shout out to the Dash Network. Tyrese and Ray J. Where Tyrese is mad at Ray J because Tyrese was saying that he was coming against Eddie Murphy. And so I'm going to read it on the Jasmine brand. So Ray J threatened Tyrese after the actor calls out Eddie Murphy for using Will Smith's infamous Oscar slap as a punchline. Don't play with my mentors. It won't end well. Okay, looks like R&B singer Ray J is chiming into Eddie Murphy, Will Smith conversation. After the actor and singer Tyrese showed support to Will Smith following Eddie Murphy referencing the 2022 viral Oscar moment with Chris Rock during the recent Golden Globe acceptance speech, Ray J came through with a heated response. Okay, reacting to Tyrese, telling everyone to just move on from the Oscar moment where Smith slapped Rock. Ray J wrote in our Instagram comment section, Tyrese better mind his own business. You're not on Eddie's level to think you can tell a Hakeem, the Prince of Zamunda, to move on already. He's a number one in his acting campaign still to this day. Real legend. You better show some respect, Tyrese, before Will slap you back into your reality. Adding a little threat, he continued, yeah, I said it. You know how I feel about you and your antics. Don't play with my mentors. It won't end well. The current drama unfolding began after Murphy's accepting of the prestigious award at the 2023 Golden Globes, giving a little jokey while receiving the award. And this is his quote. This is what Eddie Murphy said on the Golden Globes. There is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve prosperity and a peace of mind. Pay your taxes, mind your business, keep Will Smith's wife name out your effing mouth. Okay? So, and I just want to say this. And okay, Tyrese also, he chimed in showing support for Will Smith. And he also has apologized for the action against Rock. Tyrese took to social media and he said, I'm still Team Will Smith. There's nobody on earth that would ever influence me to ever have the change of heart towards the biggest influence in my life. And I want to say this about Ray J. Ray J got the Dash Network coming out and he's just chasing clout. He just wanted attention to get into the blog so people can go to the Dash Network. He never claimed that Eddie Murphy was his mentor. He don't give a darn about Eddie Murphy. He's doing this for clout. He's posting this on there to get on the blogs and stuff like that. And that's just how that goes. He don't care about this at all. He's just doing this for attention. Tyrese, another clout chaser. Ain't nobody buying his music and stuff, like just chasing clout. Most of these celebrities, when they do stuff, they do it on purpose to get on the Shade Room, to get on Hollywood Unlocked, to get on the Neighborhood Talk. They do it for clout. They do it to get on the Dash Network, the Douche Network, whatever the hell that network is, for clout. It is what it is. Ray, you hardly ever seen Ray J comment about Eddie Murphy or supporting Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is mentor. I went through all his social media. He hardly talked about Eddie Murphy. And so, he got that little network that he got coming in. I call it the, you know what I'm saying? Let me be clear with the network, the Zeus Network ripoff. Okay. So that's just how it is. They are just clout chasers. Okay. I call it the Zeus Network clout chaser. Okay. That's what I call it. The Zeus Network, clout chaser Ray J. That's what he's doing. So we're going to see how this is going to play out with this quote unquote network. And the thing, I think the network going to be successful because they got Milan Christopher, Sydney Star. You know, it ain't going to be really be that great. So we're going to see how successful it is. The only reason why I'm coming at that network because I seen how y'all did one of my Instagram followers because they came to that audition, Ray J, and y'all played them and y'all wasn't even there and took them people money. So I'm going to stay on your neck, Ray J. I'm not going to try to kiss your butt for an opportunity when you do wrong, okay? All right? You did one of my Instagram followers so bad. They went there thinking they was going to get an audition, and y'all went nowhere around, and they paid the money, and y'all scammed them. That's pathetic. That is so pathetic. And that don't make no sense. So if you play games like that, I think that is like bad business, okay? You got all this money. Why do people have to pay for an audition? Like, I just don't understand that. Who have to pay for an audition? I need that's clout. That's a scam. And then y'all want to pay for audition and you already got the cast, but you're using these hard-earned people for money. Like that don't make no sense. It's pathetic, Ray J. Pathetic. Pathetic. That's not right. Why are you charging people for an audition? Auditions are typically free. That's ghetto-ness. And then I'm auditioning, but you already got the people in mind. So you just took my money. I'm not paying for no audition. Somebody sent me an email. Wiley, is you gonna pay for an audition? I said, hell no. I'm not paying for no audition. Why I gotta pay for an audition? I'm Wiley. I should be able to audition for free. What I'm paying for? No. I've been in this industry for 30 years. You think I'm about to pay for an audition? Get up out of here. For a network that's on Roku? That's before I gotta pay? Absolutely not. And then if I don't get the part, I don't get my money back? Who you think you trying with me with that? No. I'm not doing. I've been in this business for 30 years. And you think I'm about to now pay you to put money in your pocket? And then you get these people that beg and plead and want to do this network and don't call out the mistreatment because they want an opportunity. That's pathetic. So if I don't get it, I don't get it. All right? That is pathetic. Charging hard-earned black folks that want an opportunity and you preying on people that want to get into the entertainment business. That is pathetic and it's illegal. It should be illegal because you're preying on people. And Zeus did some effed up thing as well when they having people going there and audition in the heat, didn't feed them. They were hungry. It was hot and all of that. And they already had the cast and didn't put the show out. Just a waste of time. And then they ain't have them. Then it was getting real late, and somebody quote unquote pulled the fire alarm, and all of them people couldn't even audition. They stood in that line for hours in the heat because everybody they want a dream. They want to be in the entertainment business, but make it make sense. Standing in that heat, black folks in the heat, hot. And won't even go and register and vote. But you in the hot heat, hungry, and didn't even get picked. But then when November comes to vote for your state representative or your city council person, you ain't nowhere to be found. But you would rather stand your spanking tail in a line in a hot heat with no water or no food. That don't make no sense. So that network is already based on trash. That make no sense, Ray J. You was raised better than that. And Ray J don't even own the network. He's not really the only owner. It's other people that own the network. He's not the sole owner of the network. He's more so like the celebrity. He's more so like the influencer, like the face. But he's not really the only owner of the network because we done our research. We done our research, Ray J. You're not the only owner of the network. So you don't really, you know what I'm saying? You left one plantation to go join another plantation. So you was on one plantation, went to another plantation. So that's technically not you're not the sole owner. And I get it. You got other YouTubers, they want success. They want to be on these networks and all that type of, they want that type of success. I get it. I understand it. So they're not going to call out Ray J about those black folks that went there and paid it. They ain't going to do it because they want an opportunity. But I'm going to speak up for the working class. I'm going to speak up for my people. And if I don't get that opportunity, I just don't get the opportunity. It's plenty of other opportunities that I'm going to get. I create my own app, the Lazy Eye Network. All right. I create my own app, get my own cameras, do my own show, get my own Airbnb, get my own gas. I have my own network, the Lazy Eye Network, the Cock Eye Network, and have people to subscribe for $4.99. Get people to fight, get people to throw hands. I be on there fighting. I get dragged, I get jumped. I do a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can do the same thing. The formula is really easy. Get some cameras, get some people in there, get them drunk, and get them to fight, and put it out there for the Lazy Eye Network, and get them to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to host the reunion. I get up there fighting. Don't do me like that. Don't do me. You did me like that. I act ignorant on there and get the clicks and views. The Lazy Eye Network. So, and people will subscribe. It's not hard. Have people to host the reunion. Prada, get called Prada me, host a reunion. I act real ignorant. Get people to do the graphic design for the network. We can start it. It's not hard to start that network. It ain't hard. I ain't gonna be begging. Oh, I need. Well, I create my own. If you don't want to give me, I create my own network. Thank you so very much. But I had to say that because I ain't like what Ray J did. I'll make my own app. Get all the dusty, crusty people on my network. All right. So if anybody take my idea, hey, all right. just give me some coins. just give me some coins. So I that doesn't get me in another thing, because I had got an email today, and somebody called and sent me an email, and they said, Wiley, Ray J won't deal with you. Like, celebrities ain't gonna deal with you. Blah 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 blah. I said I never wanted to be. My ambition is never to be around celebrities. I'm ambition. I want to own my own network. I want to own my own studio. I want to own so I'm not in the business of want other, to work with other people and like that, like in amorous walk red carpets. I'd rather create my own opportunity so I can call the Ray J's, so I can call all these other people, so I can call the Will Smiths, so I can call all these other, and hire them to work for my company. So I'm not a whore of attention. I don't call me say, Wiley, can you walk this red carpet? No. Can I interview people on the red carpet? I don't want to walk it. I got an email. I said, don't send me emails or walking the red carpet. I want to interview people on the red carpet. Can I interview people on the red carpet? I don't want to walk. I don't want you to be taking my picture. No. Can I interview the people on the red carpet? Send me those type of emails, but I don't want to walk the red carpet. I don't. I want to interview the red. Only time you want to see me walk a red carpet is my movie, is my deal, is my opportunity, and all of that. I don't want to interview. I don't want to sit in there and just take some pictures. That's boring to me. I'd rather interview people. That don't faze me interviewing on no red carpet. I mean, taking a picture on the red carpet. But interview, yes. Okay? Ownership. That's all I want. So my aspiration and dreams is not to be a celebrity just to walk red carpet. I want to own. When you see me, Wiley is a deal maker. That's what I want. That's the type of power that I want. When I walk in the room, whoosh, nothing but opportunity. When you see me, deal maker. When you see me walking the business, I'm making deals. That's the type of success I want. I want to make that crystal clear. Deal maker. Bringing people on shows, they become millionaire. That's the type of power that I want. Opportunity. That's the type of power that I want. And I'm going to, it will happen. It's going to happen. It's already happening. I bring people on the show and they become billionaires. That's the type of power I want. I ain't studying talking about working on no red carpet. Man, get up out of here. So I ain't worried about it. I want to have the type of power. Every person that blocked me on social media, they got to come and beg me for a job. Hello, Wiley. I had you blocked and I want this opportunity and I audition. I'm saying you go and audition. I'm going to make you beg for it. And then I'm going to embarrass you. You remember when you blocked me? Yeah, you remember when you blocked me? And now I control your destiny. I have to hire you. You remember that? That's the type of power I want. People that block me have to beg me for it because you're going to beg for it. I'll make you beg for that job. That's the type of power. Everybody that blocked me, they're going to be all in there. Have to beg me for an opportunity. And I'm going to make you beg for it. Or you ain't going to get the opportunity. All right? So, it is what it is. So we had got blocked and then we got unblocked and that person got blessings. All right. So that's what we had to say about that. We're going to move on. But that's the type of power that I want. And it's going to happen. And all of those opportunities, we're going to have it. And I want to say shout out to the people that really love us. Shout out to the people. I had a conversation with somebody that's in the business. You would be surprised who I talked to. So shout out to those people. People think that I'm blocked by everybody. I'm not. No white executive has me blocked with power. No producer. It's just some celebrity or something. But not the decision. Tyler Perry don't have me blocked. Oprah Winfrey don't have me blocked. None of those people. I'm talking about the people with opportunity, with power, real power. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how that goes. I just want to smile. All right. Thank you so very much. Some people is unblocking me because we becoming that hot. Okay. So let's go to the other topic here. President Trump and Kamala Harris. Let me say something. President Trump. I'm sorry. President Biden. President Biden. I said President Trump. President Biden is under a lot of pressure right now. Because our president, when he was the vice president, he decided to keep some records that is secret classified material. What in the world why would you do that, President Biden? This man had records everywhere, in his office, in his garage. That don't make no sense. Why would you do that? And you had that for years. Why would you do that? Do you know when you get out of office, when you get transferred out of office, you're supposed to turn over all classified material. All classified material. You can't keep it in your office. You can't keep it as a souvenir. And if Biden does not get consequences for his actions, then President Trump should not have consequences of his actions. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. You can't talk about President Trump because Biden, you did the same thing. It don't make sense. And I was on the phone today with the Congressional Black Caucus. I called some people on, you can call them in the Capitol Hill. And I said, you all need to open up an impeachment inquiry. He needs to be impeached. Because if you all want President Trump to go to jail because what he did was illegal, so should President Biden. So I was on the phone today. An impeachment inquiry needs to be implemented. Because if President Trump broke the law, where is President Biden impeachment inquiry? He needs to be impeached and removed from office, and Kamala Harris needs to be sworn in as the new president of the United States. Because that's illegal. And it don't make sense. And the Democrats, y'all don't want to say nothing because y'all look foolish because y'all was dragging President Trump and saying all these things about President Trump, lock him up and all that, and then President Biden did something. Now you silent. No, bruh, keep that same energy. No, bruh, don't be silent now that one of y'all guys, it was doing the same thing. Y'all need to have that same type of energy. Keep that same energy. If President Biden, he did that, had classified material in his garage, in his kitchen table, in his bedroom, so he had the same energy. So I was on the phone today. So I called, and I'm going to be calling again. Don't make sense. Why would you do something like that? You do know when you leave office, you cannot take the classified material to your house. You can't do that. That is illegal. So when I call these Congress people office, of course you don't get the Congress people. You get their employee, the people in there. And I made sure I told them my name. I told them what they need to do. I said, y'all need to keep the same energy, okay? And then I'm going to record for my members so y'all can see me calling these people for my members. I'm going to do it for my members, right? And then y'all going to see me calling how I do things. Don't make any sense. And so I'm going to keep y'all updated. This is very bad news. This is very sad, and Biden should not have done that. He shouldn't have done that. That don't make sense. Thank you. All right. So, and I told Roland Martin, don't be silent now. Where's that energy? I remember when President Biden, when the FBI was investigating President Trump, they was all at Mar-a-Lago. He go rolling. He dancing. Ooh, he was so happy, just dancing. You know, back on the plantation, when the slave masters would give the slaves off on Sunday, they would give them like hogs and like different type of stuff, like chitlins. That they would be so happy, they'd be dancing. That's what remind me of rolling. And where's that energy for President Biden? He was doing all that dance. He was so happy. So what the energy for Biden? Because he did the same thing. Don't be silent. Keep that same energy. He's just dancing. Teaching Hillary Clinton how to do the wobble. Come on, Hillary. Let me teach you how to do the wobble. All right? So keep that same energy. All right, see. This is sad. All right, press 1 if it's sad. This is sad. And I'm going to call it out. All right, we're going to move on. This is another sad thing. Kenneth Petty. Nicki Minaj's husband. Kenneth Petty attempted to get removed from the New York SO list. Didn't work. The SO list is a list when you commit a crime, a certain type of crime you can commit, and you have to get on the list, meaning everybody can Google your address. So he's on the SO list. So let's read this on the yahoonews.com. Rap star Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, went to court to contest his medium risk SO status following a 1995 conviction of attempted R-word in attacking the then 16-year-old Jennifer Hugh. Kenneth Petty filed a lawsuit in a Brooklyn federal court claiming he didn't get the chance to contest his status. However, according to the New York Daily News, he asked the judge to withdraw his suit on Thursday after a court transcript said otherwise. Per the transcript, his lawyer at the time, Jennifer Michelson, told the Queens Supreme Court at the hearing on December 24, 2004, we're not going to contest it. I have spoken to the defendant and I explained to him what's happening here. He's satisfied with the level 2. The New York Daily News report, Kenneth Petty lawyer Alan Jurison, I hope I said it right, said the lawsuit will be withdrawn in the next week or two. And when it came to stuff like this. So I don't know who told him to go and file a lawsuit. It wasn't going to work. You committed a crime. You a level 2 SO. You got the rest for the rest of your life. All right? It is what it is. Now, Nicki, I've got a phone call from a reliable source, and they said Nicki was pressuring him to try to get it removed Nicki Minaj is funding his legal expenses, right? And so the source says she wanted to get it off because she was embarrassed that people know her address and just embarrassed that he can't really travel like that. So she's embarrassed. And so she the one that really trying to pressure him and try to get him to lawyers, something like that. And it didn't work. It didn't work. He's still on the list. Her address is still public. But Nicki Minaj, because she just wanted a man so bad and because she wanted a thug, she decided to get a thug that's on the SO list. That's her. That's your fault. And you embarrassed yourself. You wanted a man that's on the SO. You were so desperate. You wanted a thug. It's plenty thugs that's not on the SO list. Okay? They can move freely around this country, but you wanted a thug. One of the worst people that community ever produced. That's what you wanted. And so it embarrassed you. So now you got to move at different places and you got to find different areas to move. You can't move in this area because you got a school district. Then you got to move here and all of that. You got to move around. Now you got to move here. You can't move here because it's in the school district. So you got to move in this little area. You can't even take your kids to school because you on the list. People don't want you to be around them because you on the list. They don't want you on the block. Don't nobody want nobody on the block that's on the SO list. You embarrassed. You embarrassed that he's on that list. But you knew who you married. He's on the SO list and you on the list with him. Wiley, she ain't on the list. Yes, she is. Because if he's living with her, she's registered. Her address is registered. So it's almost like you on the list. Because your address, your information, your address is on the list. So you attached to the list. You may not be on the list like you may not be a level 2 on the list, but you are attached to the list. You attached to it. His list became your list. It became your list. So now everybody know your address. So I know people gonna say, Wiley, that's Nicki Minaj. I don't care if it was whoever. This is news. You couldn't find nobody else but him that's on the list, at least, you know? So we gonna move on. Make sure y'all like the video. Ooh, let me drink some water. I'm rested today. I'm rested. Grandma Holla. Shout out to Lottery Frat Praise and Laughs. Y'all know she is an internet sensation, honey. Internet sensation. She is suffering right now. She's on hospice, because she have terminal cancer. But it's some tea. So while she's on the bridge of going to the upper room, her family is stealing from her. While she's in the room, barely making ends meet, attached to fluids and stuff like that, they stealing from her. So according to her grandson, somebody stole from Miss Holla. Let me get the documents. Hold up. Let me see how much they just stole from they Greg. Someone stole $12,000 from Grandma Holla. And I worked in the healthcare field. That is financial abuse. So that's financial abuse. And I've told them, and I got on the phone with some people, I said that family needs to be investigated and they need to have somebody else over Miss Holla's money. Because if they are misappropriating of funds, if they are stealing from her, then that's a sign of abuse, and they need to get a court order, and somebody needs to be over her finances. So whoever stole it need to be arrested. Don't make no sense. Now, I think the grandson stole it, and the reason why I say the grandson stole it because he looks like a thief. I know a thief. It looks like a thief. He just looked like one. I believe that grandson stole it. He needs to be locked up. But then how was he able to steal it? That's what I'm talking about. How was he able to steal it? Who's in charge? How was he able to slam his way in and to steal it? So I'm going to say allegedly. He looked like he done stole that money from Miss Holla. Grandma Holla, internet sensation, making a lot of money. Well, Grandma Holla should have had her finances and people over her money that taking care of her money. She still have her mind and stuff like that. You got to be careful having all these type of people over your family. The same one you think that love you will steal from you. And I have to say allegedly. 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 We're going to keep y'all updated about Grandma Holla and her son or grandson allegedly stealing from her. They was already reported by Adult Protective Services. And now this came up. This is so sad. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this case. And when y'all get the information, keep emailing it to me. Send it to her grandson, but I believe her grandson stole that money. I believe so. He looked like it. All right. So I'm definitely praying for Miss Holla and stuff like that she have a peaceful life in her time. We're definitely gonna pray for it. All right. Definitely praying for Grandma Holla. Oh no, not that. Not that. Jason Lee hosted The Breakfast Club. So I listened to it today. I got up early today. And excuse me, I was on iHeartRadio. I downloaded. So when you got iHeartRadio, you can actually listen to The Breakfast Club live. So I was listening to it. And when I tell you Jason Lee did that, Jason Lee delivered some good content for The Breakfast Club. That man was messy. That man broke the tea. That man, when he did the rumor report, he was throwing shade. He was making the DJ Envy and Charlamagne laugh. I was seeing all this. I'm saying, go ahead, Jason Lee. Go ahead. Shout out to Jason Lee. He was making people laugh. I mean, Jason Lee was giving his details about his Odell Beckham Jr. altercation. I mean, Jason Lee was going at it. I love that about Jason He delivered it. He wasn't boring. The microphone wasn't crunchy. It was an awesome, entertaining show. And I wrote a tweet on Twitter because I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Me and Jason Lee are not friends. We're not friends, but we are colleagues in this internet space. So I wrote a tweet. Let me read my tweet. Give me a second. My tweet. Let me look at my tweet on my Twitter. Give me a second. Where's my tweet? So I wrote, Jason Lee did a great job co-hosting The Breakfast Club. He's definitely a true talent. He's making it easier for YouTubers to get into the radio/television space. Shout out to Jason Lee. Did an awesome job. And here I am getting dragged. Ooh, Wiley. He ain't all that. Ain't nobody listen to The Breakfast Club. I said The Breakfast Club get millions of listeners. The Breakfast Club ratings are high. He's one of the hottest shows ever. He don't do that. There's nobody listen to Breakfast Club. They sent all that, and they still on the air, moved to another studio, got a good contract. I just listen. When you talk to people like that, I just love to listen to ignorant folks. I love to. They're entertaining. Ain't nobody listen. That's a lie. When you say ain't nobody, that means nobody listen. So that's a lie. You may not watch The Breakfast Club, but other people are watching it. Just like people say, don't nobody watch your show, Wiley. Another lie. Because we got 727 people in counting, millions of people watching Wiley Show. So keep on lying. Where your facts? Okay? So it was an awesome show. It was an entertaining show. That spot opened up. It was entertaining. So I need everybody right now that is on here to DM Charlamagne and DJ Envy. Moderators find their Instagram and post it in the chat. You don't have to keep posting, just post it one time. I want you all to tag The Breakfast Club and say, bring Wiley on there. I need 700 people right now to tag them and say, bring Wiley, tag my name. Let Wiley co-host The Breakfast Club. Let Wiley co-host The Breakfast Club. I need y'all to tag them right now. If you are a producer of The Wiley Show, you love The Wiley Show, I made you laugh, go in your phone right now and tag them and say, bring Wiley on there. Tag them to bring Wiley on there. Also, tag them right now. If you are listening, tag them right now. If you want to see me on The Breakfast Club, right? Because it's power in numbers. Tag The Breakfast Club. It is power in numbers. So, right now my phone should have, let me see who's going to do it. Let me see who's going to do it. Let me see who's going to tag DJ Envy and Charlamagne on there and tag The Wiley Show. Let's see who's going to add me to the story. Let's see. Come on, we live. Get to it. Get your kids' phone. Wake them up. Get on them iPad. Most of y'all kids got Twitter, Instagram. Tag. Tag them. Come on. Let me see. I don't see nobody that tag. If you say you love me, don't say you love me if you ain't tag because you don't love me. Don't just love me a word. Love is an action word. Okay, we got one person that tagged me right there. Shout out to Ebony. Ebony tagged me. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Tasha. Ebony tagged me. Shout out to Tasha. Tasha tagged me. Who else? Come on. Shout out to Peaches. Peaches tagged me. Come on. There you go. Who else? Come on. Thank you. Let me see. I got it right here. Who else? Twitter, Instagram, all over. I need some people with a battle station. Renee, she tag. Come on. Everywhere you can find, tag. I don't tag them. All right. Share, share, share. Yes. Thank y'all. Y'all are doing it. We want to be on the Breakfast Club. I want that job. I want to be able to call into the Breakfast Club. Hello, Charlamagne and DJ Envy. I want that job. I want that Breakfast Club co-host job. I want that job. Yes. I want. Oh, yeah. Man, I get on that Breakfast Club and wake it up. Everybody will be tuning into the Breakfast Club. Tag them on YouTube. Tag them everywhere. I want that job. That's an awesome opportunity. Man, I come up in that Breakfast Club with my glasses on, up early. Oh, they got a lot of fingerprints on here. Get on there, do my rumors report. Yes, do the rumors report. Read the looking good haircut. Interviewing them celebrity, asking them the good questions. Man, you ain't ready for the type of questions I'm going to ask. Good old questions. It will help me get subscribed. Do you understand the opportunity that would be going on the Breakfast Club? How many millions of people that will subscribe because of my personality? Look at that. My personality. Man, my mama be calling in. Wiley. Mama Wiley will call in. Everybody will be calling in. With my in my humble opinion t-shirt, I'll wake it up on that Breakfast Club. Y'all better tag me so y'all can see me on there and be entertained. I can see myself now, hosted on that Breakfast Club, asking them questions. Man, ratings will be through the roof. Them celebrities, they'll be dragging me, calling me out. Yeah, they're going to love it. And some going to love it. So we going to see how it is on there. So I need y'all to tag. I will be on the Breakfast Club. I will do that with my supporters, and y'all do it. We will do a Breakfast Club. Ask not what you can do for your subscribers, but tell your subscribers what they can do for the Wiley Show. Ask not what your subscribers can do for the Wiley Show, but what the Wiley Show subscribers can do for the Wiley Show. I think it says something like that. So y'all hit that like button. Don't boo, tag. Don't boo, reach out. Don't boo, tag DJ Envy. Don't boo, tag the Breakfast Club. Don't boo, tag. Wake your husband up. Tell him to tag. My phone should be blowing up with tags. Reach out to him in the DM. Okay? Tag. Now, when y'all tag me on the post, okay, I got some of y'all. Add me to your Instagram story. Don't just send me the pictures. I need you all anytime. Let me break this down. Anytime when I go live, screen record and tag me on Instagram. Tag me on your Facebook. Don't just send me the picture. I need you to tag me. If you don't know how to tag, I need you to call me right now or text me, and I will teach you how to tag. If you don't know how to tag and do all that, I will give you a crash course. And it's going to take me 1 minute to teach you how to tag. Okay? I need y'all to do more work this year. Don't just sit and watch me and let me do all the work. I need you to assist me if you want me to go to the next level. If you love me, help me. Can you do that? I need you to tag me and help. Don't just having me doing all the work and don't do nothing. Tag. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. All right, we're gonna go to the other other thing. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, because when I get that, that's more entertainment, more entertainment for you as the viewer. All right, thank y'all so very much. That did tag, and we're gonna move on because we are over the hour mark here, and I think we talked about all the subjects that we want to discuss today on YouTube. Okay. Can we tag on Facebook? Also tagging this out. Yes, you can tag on Facebook. You can tag everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all of that. Tag. I need your help. Every time we go live, I gotta get because I've never reminded y'all the things about the Wiley Show, what to do on the Wiley Show. I never reminded y'all these things. I just kept doing the show. And I'm like, wait a minute. I need to start telling my people to tag the people. Like, I don't tell them, I don't give my people no direction. So I gotta start telling them because maybe they don't know. So how do you tag? Go to your Instagram right now. Go to your story. Click on your story. Get your phones right now. Click on your story right now, and you tag on your story, okay? And you tag my name. Go to your story, and then you find my name and you tag. My Instagram is WILEYSHOW. WILEYSHOW. Tag. Okay, tell your church people to tag. Tell the homeless, go to the homeless shelters and tell them to tag the Wiley Show. Everywhere you go, tag the Wiley. Every day you wake up, tag the Wiley. When you go and use the restroom, tag the Wiley Show. Every day. Find something to just tag me about. Okay? Oh, we got some more stuff to talk about. I ain't done. Okay, I ain't done. All right. Use the @ button. All right. I ain't done. I ain't done. We got some more stuff to talk about. I told y'all I ain't done. I'm not done. I ain't done at all. And I'm not dumb or done. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second, you guys. So I was moving so fast. I got to see something. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that we get everybody in here when it comes to stuff like that. Y'all think I'm loud. It's a whole mic. My neighbors know what I do. They know I do my show. Thank you so very much. Hold on. I'm going to do something right quick. It's 750 people in here. Can y'all click that like button? Thank you. Okay. Click that like button. Yeah, one of my neighbors, she watched the Wiley Show. One of my neighbors do watch the Wiley Show. A couple of my neighbors watch the Wiley Show. But I told her about it. So she watched. I don't know if she understand me, but she watched. So she says she watched. Because I always have my shirt on. And she saw like the Wiley Show. Okay, so give me a second. I want to do that. Okay, give me 1 second. We are live. Okay. Thank you so very much. So let me do this. There's something else I got to do. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Okay, there we go. We got one more topic to talk about. Okay. Here we go. All right. So Storm MONROE interviewed a woman that has some allegations towards what is his name? WACK 100. So I was watching, no, I was asleep. In a good sleep. So I woke up and I was getting DMs and say, Wiley, did you watch the WACK 100 interview? The interview got shut down. I'm like, what? Like I saw the promotion of that. I put it on my notification to watch it, but I was asleep. So I woke up and someone DM'd me and said, did you watch it? I said, no, I didn't watch it. Where's it at? They say it got shut down. I was like, what happened? So they told me what happened. So I went over to Storm Channel. He went live. He talked about it. And he said it's for members only. So I said, okay, I'm going to get subscribed and watch it over there. And so and see what was going on. But what I've gathered from what people were watching it, the lady was talking about how WACK 100, did some things to her, and put the fingers in everywhere and did some things, and she was just really talking about WACK 100. And so then she was talking about the T word community, and she was having all of these things. But when the person that was watching it and showing it on the DMs and stuff, she haven't produced no receipts. And for YouTube, let me tell y'all, YouTube is not allowing you to put in the title T word, TRANS, T word in the title. They don't like those type of topics because it's so controversial and stuff like that. They just don't allow them type of topics. They like stuff like that. G word, R word. They don't like those type of things. Black Lives Matter words. They don't like those type of words in there. He got a warning. Now, what a warning is, that's not a strike, it's a warning. So you have to be very careful with that as well. So what I told in the super chat, I said those type of interviews need to be on an app. Those type of interviews need to be on your own app, because you could be more unfiltered on your own app, because it shouldn't just be, and then have people that pay the app directly. So that's just how that goes. So it's on his, I wouldn't even risk it. And I should have told Storm, I wouldn't even risk it, put it on my members, because if you got a strike on your main channel, I wouldn't even risk it, put on the members, because the members are still attached to YouTube. So you would just come out better just putting it on a third party site like Patreon, or another site they have where they can pay for that particular content, or have your own app, because I won't even put it on YouTube. I remember we were streaming, what was we streaming? We tried to stream on my backup page. We tried to stream Bel Air, and we had got a warning on our backup page, because we was trying to stream it for my members, and we got a warning on my backup page. So I said, for like stuff like that, you got to put it on another site. Like you can't put that on the site. I remember years ago, you just can't put that on the YouTube. Like it just can't go. Like YouTube is, you just can't do that. You have to put that out on other entities, and that it is what it is. You have to, like, for stuff like that, you want to have them juicy titles, that stuff, you go to the Patreon and you subscribe, and that's like Patreon. Don't even put that on members. Like because I have both. I have members and I have Patreon. So if I have something really exclusive, I go to the Patreon and I put it on the Patreon. I won't even put, because members is attached to YouTube. So you can't do that, because I remember I put something in the title. I put being G word and bipolar, and they took the video down. So, and that happened to me back in 2017, 2018. And so I don't do that, anymore. Like putting those type of words in the title. Like I don't put G word, like them type of words, very controversial. You can't put it in the title. You can't put them type of words in the title. T word, R word. You can't put it in the title. You just cannot. You got to have your own website and for people that pay in all of that, okay? You put that on your OnlyFans because you could put YouTube content, like you could put video content on OnlyFans and all of that, okay? One of the ones say, they email you directly, take it down, they will tell you the same thing when it happened. Yes, thank you, Sasha, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the super chat. All right. If you don't know what the G word is, when two men get together, the G word. All right. So y'all gotta know, y'all gotta get them, the whole, conversation. So you gotta be careful putting that or on there. So like topics like, because it was a video that I want to do. I have a friend that his ex-boyfriend is on the SO list. He's on the SO list. So I'm gonna interview him. And I want to put that on Patreon. That's not even going to go on YouTube because it's so graphic. And he's on the SO list. So I'm going to put that on the Patreon and whenever I interview him. And so I will let y'all know when that come on there, and it just be on the Patreon. And Patreon, you can subscribe just for that tea, and then you can unsubscribe if you don't want to unsubscribe for like interviews like that. But I won't put that on the YouTube. That's like for the Patreon. Okay. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. So that's just how that goes. So when you do a video and it just shuts off when it's a premiere, then yes, he got a warning. Yes. Absolutely. Because I know he got a warning because in the video you see it when it was removed. So yes. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Life. Thank you, Tasha, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. So I want to be in taking major L's. I think this is a learning curve. It's not an L, it's a learning curve. And major L mean major learning. It's a learning curve. You learn from this. Everybody, no one is perfect. I'm not perfect. It's a learning. It is a learning curve. Learning. You learn from your experience. And so, yeah. So one thing that I admired about Tasha K is she got her own app. All right. She got her own app. So that's why he needs to start getting into that with the apps so you can have that. And he have the infrastructure for that. So that's just how that goes. Okay, so now we're going to get to you all to be able to call in. We also we will not be dropping the link. I don't think we have to drop the link. We will only drop the link if you come in on camera. But if you're just gonna be on a thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? You could just call in. So give me a second. Let me get the line set up. Give me 1 second. Don't call in yet. Let me get the line set up. Hold on. I didn't want to do that. Give me a second. Get the line set up. Okay. All right. So if you hitting the link, you can hit the link. Okay. All right. So let me put the number on the screen. There you go. All right. So if you're calling in, that is the number. Thank you for the super chat for Sawi. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. We're not doing a StreamYard unless you're showing yourself on camera. If you want to be heard, call in. Okay? Call in. If you want to come on the StreamYard, show yourself on camera. If you got something to say, call in 972-674-9462. 972-674-9762. 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. Okay? So can somebody call in? Because I want to make sure the phone lines is working. All right. We got it? Don't wait till the last minute. Call in now. Don't wait. I want to make sure. Make sure your background is silent. This is live. All right? So if you want to be heard, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Do the phone lines work? Can somebody call in? Make sure the phone line. Okay, there you go. Okay. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Yeah, I was just calling, trying to make sure the phone lines are working.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to say nothing about the topics or stuff like that. You let me do a whole show and you ain't got nothing to say about the show?
Yeah, I have something to say. Did you see the clip?
Hold on, wait a minute. I need you to mute your background because we live. Okay, because we live. We are as live on the show.
Yeah, did you see the clip that Tasha K dropped about Dr. Larry Reed?
Did I see the clip that Tasha K dropped about the Larry Reed? No, I did not see the clip that Tasha K dropped about Larry Reed, but I told Larry Reed a couple of months ago he needs to sue her. He didn't do it, so now he got to deal with that smoke. So what do you have to say?
No, she got the accuser, interviewed the accuser.
I know that she got the accuser she interviewed. So what do you have to say something about that? What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are I'm just gonna wait and see how this play out because it was only a 2-minute clip.
Okay, that's on a 2 minute. So once it dropped, we would definitely talk about it. But they can't say we did not warn Larry Reed. And I told him you need to do the lawsuit. He waiting too much, and him going on other people's channels ain't gonna help it. He should have sued her. Jumping on other up and coming talent channels is not going to help. I tried to tell him jumping on other channels and try to clean it up, that ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to respond to it on your YouTube channel. Because Tasha K platform is big. Tasha K is a black woman. Tasha K had things that happened to her in her past, and a lot of people gonna believe that, and they're gonna turn against Larry Reed. So Larry Reed must get the lawyers, and then all that type of. He should have been did that. I don't want to see Larry. Do not jump down on somebody's platform unless you're going to do a sit-down interview with the Wiley Show, but just jumping down on my StreamYard, no, because I'm going to have to roast you. You're going to have to respond to it on your channel, A. B, do a sit-down interview with the Wiley Show. Do not just jump down on my StreamYard and don't show yourself on camera and you don't want to talk about it on your channel. No. Do a sit-down interview with the Wiley Show. I will come to Atlanta, Georgia. I will bring my camera crew. We will sit down in your mansion, and we will have that conversation. But this ain't that ain't no type of conversation. We just jump down on my StreamYard on a thumbnail. No. And I tried to tell him. So whenever he's ready, it is ready because the public is going to turn against Larry Reed. Because when that man get interviewed, the public is going to turn against him. They're going to turn.
Yeah, she got.
And if
she got a little 2-minute clip, you need to check it out and see what the guy had to say.
I'm going to check it out. I don't need the details of the clip because if that man do, if he start crying, them people going to turn against him. Don't let him cry. When a victim cry, that is a very effective tool because you don't see too many men crying about being violated by another man. When the last time you seen another man doing an interview crying that another man, other YouTube? Because like when that happened to Tyler Perry, when he was crying, he said, "Oh my gosh, I died that day." To that day, that's embedded in my brain. I'm going to be watching, and this ain't no time for you to be using small content creators. Bring us and let's do a sit-down interview.
We want to hear from you, Larry.
By doing a sit-down interview on the Wiley Show. Or if you come on my StreamYard, you coming on camera.
Yes, sir.
Because him going on another YouTuber channel, you ain't gonna be able to compete with the Tasha K because they're not gonna deliver it right.
No, sir.
And they're gonna be trying to cuss Tasha K out, and that ain't gonna work because she interviewed the accuser. So Larry's going to have to respond to his YouTube channel because it's going to affect his bottom line. People going to unsubscribe to the Patreon, and that's going to affect his bottom line. They're going to unsubscribe to the Patreon. That's his money maker. And when them people start unsubscribing to the Patreon, he's going to feel that pressure. Because don't nobody want to be subscribed to a Patreon of people that took advantage of somebody, took their cookies, and they're going to unsubscribe. And so, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. I'm being real with you. I told you, Tasha K wants a moment. Tasha K needs a moment. And those people are going to unsubscribe from that Patreon, and it's going to affect you paying your employees. And then now you're going to have to do damage control. Then you're going to have to do. But it's going to be too late. The damage is going to be done. And more people are going to be focused on your lawsuit with Tasha K, and they're going to be more focused on that because Tasha K is a bigger brand. I told you, Tasha K ain't get clicks and views like that. She need a moment, and she's going to use the Larry Reed moment. And Larry Reed should have used his discernment and not deal with Tasha K. You can't tell me she's a prophet, that you're a prophet, and that you know the Lord, and that you know all this, and that you know all that, and that you deal with other prophets, and you could not understand the evilness, the vindictiveness, the spirit of Tasha. So it's on you. You're a prophet. Prophets should know demons. Prophets should know wicked people. You don't even really need to be a prophet. You should know her works of what she did. He got attached with Tasha K. So whatever happened, he's gonna have to eat it.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna be there watching.
Yes, we will.
And already they're saying you're gonna see it in the chat. He's guilty. Other YouTube channels gonna talk about it. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Larry should have sued her when he got. Don't just say, I'm gonna have to sue her. Don't just give me that I'm gonna have to sue her. You're gonna have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Larry Reed that. I told it on the YouTube channel. And if y'all can find that YouTube channel, warning Larry Reed, please give me that that video. Please let me know that. If y'all can find it, please let me know. Because I warned him about that. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. And other content creators are going to do, it's too late now. Too late, because it's going to come out. And other content creators are going to talk about, the Christian Post is going to talk about it. Bishop Whitehead is going to talk about it. Other preachers, they're going to be talking about it. You think they ain't watching it? Oh, yes, they're going to be talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
And before you know it, they're going to be unsubscribing for that app, and that's going to affect his bottom line by playing them employees.
Yes, sir. Well, that was my input.
Well, thank you,
Good show tonight, Wiley. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so very much for calling in, okay? Now, who else is calling?
All right, Wiley.
Bye-bye. Who else is calling in that got something to say really quickly? Okay, let me call somebody back that's calling in. Who else is calling in? Okay, let me make sure I get the numbers. Okay. All right. I tried to tell him.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wally.
Welcome. What's on your mind? We talked about a whole lot of topics. So what's on the topic that touched you to call?
Okay. What I wanted to talk about, I wanted to ask you, did I miss when you said something about somebody stealing Granny's money?
Yes, the grandson allegedly, someone stole from Grandma Holla $12,000.
Okay. Well, yes, that's what I was calling about. Did y'all speak on that?
I did speak on that.
Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll have to do a replay. All right. Thank you.
Well, thank you so very much. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. All right. Who else is in here? 6. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me call this person back.
Please leave your message for 83297.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Welcome.
This is Zadon.
Welcome.
Listen, this has been an incredible show. I see you got a new little call-in link now. That's super nice. I like that. But let's get into these topics tonight. Can you hear me very good?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, Zaydan.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to talk about Prince Harry and the lady that you say you've been at the store. First of all, why is it any of her business to be questioning you what book you buying or should buy or shouldn't buy? At the end of the day, whether you buy Prince Harry's book or not, it is going to support Black kids. It is going to support Black blood. So she needs to just mind her business, because at the end of the day, whether we buy Prince Harry's book or not, it's still going to support Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. So at the end of the day, whether he passes away or whatever happens, that money is going to go down to them. And considering that they're not on good terms right now, we're going to have to use 24-hour security in the U.S. to protect them because of their bloodline, their heritage, where they come from, for us to be helping them. Now, Prince Harry, Wiley, sold 1.4 million copies worldwide. Now, I did the math with $20 on the book, so that's like 28 million. But from your perspective, how much does the book cost? Was it more than $20, or was it less than? Or
yeah, it was 20. 20 bucks.
20.
Yeah, because I'm on the Barnes and Noble members. I think it's like $20-some.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that if you do the math, that's like $28 million. You know, he got a book advance with that money from. Absolutely. He got an advance of $20 million from doing that book. The fact that he made profit is good right now. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, these are now working modern worlds in the U.S. And in order to provide and protect for your family, you got to go out there and work. And Prince Harry knows his platform, that he's a prince, and how he's controlling. This is the same way he's controlling the U.S. media, where his book and all his stuff. It's the same way the British press controls their military, their media on the royals. So I think that Prince Harry is playing a good game, and unfortunately, the U.S. media is stronger than the British media. So at the end of the day, he's always going to win if he's in the U.S. Now, it's
not just in the U.S. It's all over.
British, I mean, of course, all over.
Canada,
but
Canada, the sales are nice. Is selling. The book is really selling. His wife is biracial. His wife, because his wife mother is Black, so she is biracial. And so so she represents that. And so that's what she's married. That's who he's married to. And Meghan do not shy away from her Blackness.
Of course, and I agree with you.
She's biracial, and her mother is Black, so she have that in her blood. So that's her mother is Black and stuff like that. And I want to make sure that I make that clear. Her mother is Black, so she have that. And if you know anything about Meghan, when she was growing up, she wasn't as light as you see now. And so even when her mother used to have Meghan around, and then when she got older, a lot of people didn't think that Meghan was her child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that her mother was the mother of Meghan. So she is embracing the Blackness, and she really started to embrace the Blackness when she got into the British press, because they made her race a topic. When you look at the headlines, they said Prince Harry mother-in-law is a gangster this, she's from Compton. They put all of those demonic headlines to attack her race. Only Black people say that she's not Black, but in the eyes of those white British people, they looked at her as a Black woman. We the only people that say she ain't Black, she Black woman. But white people period, they see you got a Black mama or a Black father, they automatically gonna say you Black.
Of course, and I agree. I never said she wasn't Black. She is a Black woman. Those are Black kids that they have at the end of the day. And until we give them a title, just the same way we give them other white kids a title, we need to give Prince Archie and Prince a little bit of title so they can have protection too, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, they're the first Black kids in that palace in over 1,000 years institution, and they need titles to protect them more than anybody else in that palace. So at the end of the day,
of course, Prince Harry children need a title. Of course, that's in their bloodline.
But they're not going to get it, Wiley, with the fighting that
they're not. They should get it, and it's sad. And that's why
not right.
And that's why Prince Harry said, You ain't gonna give me a title. If you're not gonna give me, you're gonna cut me, because you do know Prince Harry was cut off from his father financially. So what did Prince Harry do? He went to America. Tyler Perry rallied behind him, helped him, and what Prince Harry is doing, he's monetizing off of the things that happen with his family, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all, and I disagree with you. What is his name? The guy that on CNN, Don Lemon. We said, why is he talking about family business? If I got some good tea that'll help feed my family, I'm going to tell my family. I'm writing a book, and I'm going to be spilling a lot of family business. So Don Lemon, you can have several seats with that, because if you was in a position and the family did you wrong, you'll be on CNN crying and talking about it as well. So don't get mad that Prince Harry can monetize off of the things that happen in the family, because when he got attached to Meghan, they dragged him all in the British press. So don't get mad. He now want to drag them in a book, because when they were getting dragged, his brother in the palace did not have their side. They allowed the British press to drag them. Go ahead.
Of course. I agree with you in that statement. But also, too, I also want to talk about the audition that you were talking about. The fact is, if anybody is saying that you need to audition to apply for a role, that's a lie. I live in Hollywood, and people audition all the time around me. So if anyone sits there and say, you have to pay for an audition, that's like scam. The word scam just comes across my mind the whole time. So that's not right. So if Ray J is allegedly out here telling people to audition for the network and take up their money, and they're paying and showing up there, that's like scam. And maybe that's not him doing it. Maybe that's someone pretending to be him or something. I don't know the situation. I wasn't there allegedly. I don't know if this really happened, but that's a scam. Now, Wiley, I want to talk about the Lazy Eye Network. Okay, that's the Lynn Network. If you're abbreviated, that's the Lynn Network. So I think the Lynn Network would do great, and they would have more success, and the network would be great. So they wouldn't have to hire dusty, crusty people. They'll have some of the best people at the Lynn Network, because they know how to make people engage into the show. And so I rep for the Lynn Network. So whenever you want to start the Lazy Eye Network, I'm there for it. I will purchase the app. I will watch the subscription. Okay, I'll send to my friends, shout out on video tagging. I'll promote you on social media. So at the end of the day, I support the Lazy Eye Network. Now, Wiley, I also want to talk about the Dosh Network and Ray J. Now, Wiley, I looked at the Dosh Network recently, and it's the same. It's giving Zeus to me. It's giving Zeus Network. You got a lightning bolt. Yeah, it's like the same aesthetics. It's the same aesthetics when you look at it. It's in a way it's competing. You're right. He has business partners that are with him, so he's not the main person of the Dosh Network. He's just a face celebrity that's pushing it out there so people can come on the network, but he's not the main person. He has other business partners that's going to help him achieve his goal. Now, I watched the show with Ray J on BET College Hill, and from the looks like to me, on the outside of him doing his life and career, he was very successful. But when he got to college, you got to sit down and do your class. You got to show up to work. You got to show up to school. Do your support on time. Whether you have a death in the family or not, you still got to go to class. You still got to talk to your professor. He wasn't doing any of that. So I don't know if that was him truly being like flunking out of school, or him just playing a role for the cameras on television, because at the end of the day, I watched College Hill, and it was really entertaining. But Ray J did not graduate. He did not get a diploma from TSU in Texas. So whatever.
The Dosh Network. I'm glad that you having a conversation. That we having a conversation, because in order for I believe that if you're going to start the Dosh that network, it should be different. It should not be identical with the graphics like Zeus, the graphic sound, the same thing. And the thing that I don't like, and I understand it's other people they could use other than Milan. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, and who they do need to give a show to. What's the guy, Jonathan Wright? He need a show.
Well, Wiley, you know that he was going to do a show with the Zeus Network, and it's not happening.
They were going to do a show with Jonathan Wright. The Dosh Network. Jonathan Wright need a show. Because that network that Milan going to do, he's going to be OnlyFans. It's going to be the same crap. But we need Jonathan, because Jonathan made the Bad Boys of LA. That little time Jonathan went, he woke it up. Milan got embarrassed because people wasn't on Milan's side. He got embarrassed, and that's why Milan left. He got so embarrassed. He left the Zeus. He didn't do the reunion because he got embarrassed. He was spooked and nervous.
Wiley, did you see the interview that when he called in to Armand Wiggins?
I did.
That him and Jonathan had a ran into each other recently.
I did.
At a club in Miami. And how allegedly Christopher from Milan had a knife at a table, and said if Jonathan came over here, it was like pop off. And then when they approached him or behind, Jonathan approached Milan. He said, "This ain't TV." And Milan's like basically over it because he's saying like this is old news. This is like a year going over in Bad Boys Club in the house. Jonathan's supposed to have a show on the Zeus Network, and Milan called it out. They haven't done Bad Boys yet. They haven't done Jonathan Wright's show yet. They haven't done a lot of the shows yet. So I don't know what's going on with Zeus Network, but Jonathan's supposed to have a show with the Zeus Network. So that's on Lemio.
But the reason why I'm happy that the Zeus got some competition is because they're going to have to do more entertainment. Competition is good. Let me go back. Thank you, Zayna. I'm going to go to the next caller. I'm going to say this point. Thank you. I'm going to say this next point. Thank you for calling in. That was all you wanted.
You're welcome. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you. Okay. Competition is good. And let me tell you why. I remember when I was a huge wrestling fan, still is, but I really was huge in the 90s, early 2000s. When WWE was competing with WWE, you got some great entertainment. At first, WWE was whack. It was boring. They had cartoon type of characters. Once WCWs was beating them in the ratings, Vince McMahon had to come out and do the whole thing, the Attitude Era. They had to get Stone Cold Steve Austin. They had to get The Rock. They had to get The Undertaker. Vince McMahon became a character on the show. And then it was against Stone Cold. They literally had to have serious competition. So competition is good for the consumer. Yes, welcome to the Wiley Show. Hello? 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 All right, you got it. You got to say, don't just call in and be silent. All right. You know, competition is good for the soul because when when WWE had competition with WCW, we had got the best entertainment ever. You know, it was the best entertainment ever. We had got the best entertainment ever. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next person. Y'all, when y'all call in, y'all have to answer chat. There y'all go. Cause welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
Welcome.
My question for you is, why you don't have any loyalty towards like people that you call your friends, who just so happen to be YouTubers?
You said YouTubers loyalty. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends on YouTube.
Well, you know, like when you work, let's just say you work at the library, your colleagues, you still want to have a good rapport with them. And it just seemed like you will have a good rapport with someone, but then it's just when it comes to you being loyal, it just seemed like you kind of dropped the ball. And I wanted to know, is that intentional? Because I know you have a playful spirit, so is that intentional or is that just a personality trait?
Well, number one, I have great relationship with a lot of YouTubers. Number two, I don't have any friends on YouTube. I have, great, we cool, we good associate, we good, we good people, but we're not friends. A friend will hit me up during the day. A friend, we will go out to eat. A friend will show stuff in the personal day-to-day operation, my personal life. That's a friend. But this is like YouTube, right? And so I am cool with a lot of great YouTubers. I'm cool with Nick at Night. I'm cool with Daytime Tea Time. I'm cool with Larry Reed. I'm cool with Storm MONROE. I'm cool with all type of awesome people that are out here in the YouTube streets. Cool with the Scorpion Show. I'm cool with Zenva Adams. I'm cool with A Connection TV.
Yes, but
I'm cool with a lot of people, and I'm cool with a lot of folks, and I think it is awesome and great. Hold on, man. You got something in your background? What you got in your background?
No, I'm not saying that you are cool with these people. I'm just saying like some of the people who you didn't name, you were cool with them at some point, but
I'm
then
still
it's
cool with
like
them.
okay, for example, Mob Radio. Y'all were cool, but then it's kind of like I'm thinking y'all fell out because you wasn't loyal.
I'm
So, or
still
even
cool.
with Tasha,
I'm still cool with Milagro Grams.
okay, well, even with Tasha K, it just seemed like a lot of
I'm
with your
I'm
colleagues.
still cool with Tasha K.
Oh, okay. Well, if you are cool with them in your commentary, I wouldn't get that impression because your commentary doesn't reflect you being cool with them.
And
So,
let me tell you this. Just because I'm cool with you, I'm still going to have my commentary on my show, and I'm still going to be able to give my observation about what you're delivering on YouTube, whether it's a topic, whether it's this, or whether it's that. I'm still going to be able to do those things on YouTube. So, regardless if we're cool, I'm still going to be able to give what I want to say about a certain topic. Case in point, her interview with Larry Reed. Case in point, Larry Reed should have shoot Tasha K. I'm always going to give my critique or my commentary on those type of individuals. Just because I'm cool with you does not mean I cannot do commentary on you.
and and you are 100% correct. And I think the bottom line that we have to learn in life, a lot of the times, is not what you do, it's how you do it.
Absolutely.
Right? So you don't
Yes.
really see Fox and CNN bickering or NBC or ABC. You know,
They do bicker.
we're
They do go back and forth
they
with Fox News and
do.
stuff. So what you saying? They talk about Fox News. They drag Fox News. Fox News drag CNN. They drag Don Lemon. They dragged this lady for MSNBC that was working on the weekend show. What was her name? A weekend host that she hosted a show on the weekends. The conservative news pundits dragged that woman so bad that MSNBC got so shaken that they fired her. So it goes on in mainstream media.
Well, we have to be better than mainstream. My whole point is not what you do, it's how you do it. And I just would like to see you be more.
Well, it goes
to
on in
your
mainstream
colleagues.
media as well. What I'm saying, man.
Okay, but we have.
Alone. You do live in the real world, correct?
Yeah, but just because it goes on in mainstream media, I'm saying we have to be better than them. And all I'm asking is that for
Do
you
you
to
get
show
along with
your
everybody?
colleagues.
You perfect, right? Are you perfect?
Well, I'm a professional.
I didn't say if you are a professional. I said, are you perfect?
I never claimed to be perfect, but
Do
I'm
you
a
get?
professional.
Let me ask you another question. Do you get
I know how
along
to
with
get along.
everybody?
I know how to be diplomatic. I know how to be
I didn't ask you that.
political.
I said, do you get along with everybody?
Yes, I know how to not burn bridges.
So you get
and not
along with
build.
everybody. So you never fell out with nobody. You never broke up. So you get along with everybody.
If I have a disagreement, if I don't like anybody, again, it's not what you do, it's how you
I'm
do
asking
it.
you. My point is, you have fell out with some people, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you cannot sit on that seat of authority, of power, that you have done the same thing that I've done. So you have fell out with some people. Now, if you was a perfect person, never fell out with that, then I can take your advice. But ma'am, you are an imperfect person as well, and you have fell out with people as well. So, and I'm not gonna get mad at you because you have a right to fall out with people. Because everybody, you ain't gonna like everybody, you ain't gonna love everybody, because that ain't the world that we live in. So you must have that same type of respect towards me, okay? And we will continue to do content because again, those people are not my friends. You do know that, okay? Most of these YouTubers, they're not really friends. They are colleagues, okay? All right. My friends are Jaquez and Jonathan, which he's in jail right now. He's on drugs. Those people are considered to be friends. But these people that's on YouTube, they are colleagues. That's it.
Well,
thank you so very much, ma'am.
That, and I'm just requesting.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. I'm going to go to the next caller. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so very much. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hello, Wiley.
Welcome.
My TV lagging. It's behind
No,
compared
ma'am,
to.
just talk. We live.
Go
ahead. Go ahead. Talk about the subject. We live.
Oh, I just wanted to say that the last person that called, no, dang on well that them people is not your friends. That everybody want to call up here and try to tell you how to be loyal and honest and friendly and give you advice, but they ain't gave none of them people the advice that they was talking about. So that's all I want to say. And then you actually been coming with that heat lately. So I've been highly entertained. It seemed like you don't give a dang about nothing. And it's
and so
entertaining.
I want to say again, these YouTubers, they're not my friends. They're colleagues. I get along with a lot of people. Do I get along with everybody? No. But I get along with people. Not everybody, but I get along. And so, no, it's not going to be a kumbaya moment for everybody to get along. No. Are we going to have that same conversation with Tasha K when she's dragging Larry Reed? You know, are we going to have that conversation? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to call her? Watch it. Are you going to be loyal? Because they were cool.
No, they not. They finna sit up here and laugh like I am. Because I see everybody just doing their thing, and I just I learned to just enjoy the show because everybody crazy. So that's all.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. And they're going to take time to be loyal. Okay. I think we already got that. Oh, okay. I think we good. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We got another. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. I'm just calling to say I love you. You are being hot on these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
You is doing a damn thing. And do not change for nobody because you is reminding me of Wendy. Wendy would eat bread and break bread with these people or have drinks with them. But at the end of the day, it's $1 to be made and they can become content. So make your money, Wiley. Don't change for these people. They not your friends because when you was getting dragged in these streets a few years ago, they was doing the dragging.
They was doing the dragging. And
so don't change because that's exactly how Wendy was. Yeah, we can be cool, but if a story is there, tell it.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much. And thank you, ma'am. And I love the fact that, today I took my medication and I'm medicated. So, and I've learned and I've gotten more mature in this business. And I said, everybody ain't going to be your friend. Do you know?
Mm-hmm. And I've seen the growth. You have grown. I've seen the growth.
Yeah, I've seen the growth. And we entertaining the audience. It's entertaining.
It has been entertainment. And that's what I love about it, because you don't be care. You don't care. You would tell it. You say, yeah, my best friend in jail. He on drugs.
He on drugs.
That's the hard truth. But you don't tell it. So keep telling it.
The same friend that say, Wiley, get on YouTube. The same friend that say you need to call your audience the producer. The same friend that told me, Jonathan, that told me to interview Star Milan. And now he's on drugs. He's on crystal meth, sitting in the county jail. So yes, that's a friend, right? And he's on drugs. Yeah. And so,
yeah, and that's the hard truth. And that's what they don't like. They don't want you to tell what they be doing. They want to sweep that under note, Wiley, bring it to the forefront.
Yes.
Speak about it.
So
it's content. It's $1 to be made. Speak about it.
That's my friend. That friend brought me to Dallas and paid for my bus ticket to get to Dallas when the family kicked me out of Chicago. He let me live in his apartment and let me get on the job and pay rent to sleep on the couch. That's a friend. That friend, Jonathan told me to get on food stamps, and I applied for food stamps. I need to get on food stamps. That's a friend. When I needed to get back to Chicago to go answer the order of protection that my family had against me, and I didn't have the money to go there, and if I didn't go there, they would have put a warrant out for my arrest, but he gave me a plane ticket to go to Chicago to answer that order of protection against my grandmother and uncle, and that's a friend that was able to do that. That friend was there when I was at my lowest point of my life. My friend stepped in. That's a friend.
That's a friend. These YouTubers, they're going to try to control you. Like, don't say this. Don't talk about that. Nope. A friend is going to tell you, no, put it out there.
Oh, that's a friend. Oh, yeah, that's a friend. When I was at my lowest, when I had nowhere to go, that's when you can test to see who's really your friend. Lose everything and see who really your friend. You'll have a lot of friends once you got everything, got the money, you got the bottles, you can go to the club, but lose all that and see how many people are going to give you a helping hand with a friend? How many people got them friends when you got your last moment, when you ain't got nothing? How many people can depend on that? See, some people got friends because they got everything, but lose all that and you see how many friends are there with you, right? Boosie said something. He said, when I had money, everybody was there with helping hand. When I lost it, nobody was able to help me. Nobody helped me. So again, that's when you know when you got a friend, when you at your lowest, when you depressed, you need somebody to talk to. Can you call your friend to talk to you? When you broke and you need help, can you call your friend for a helping hand? Because when you're going through complications with your pregnancy, can you call a friend to help you take you to the hospital and stuff? Do you have those type of friends? Just say, baby, I just want to talk to you. Let's go to the movie. Do you have those type? And you're blessed to have one friend. Most people don't even have one friend in their life. People have this.
Right. I got two like that. And those type of friends hard to come by.
Yeah, those type of friends hard to come by. It's easy because, again, my cousin Jonathan, he's not my blood cousin, but I call him my cousin. He had a lot of people around him going to the club, but they weren't really his friends. They were just club buddies. Now you at your lowest. Now you in rehab. Now you on drugs. Now you stinking and funky. They don't want to be around you because they ain't really your friend. I'm here giving you advice. I'm here. Get your life together. I'm still your friend. But the rest of the people ain't your friend. They just there for the turn up. But I'm here at your lowest. Telling you to get off that pipe. Live your life. That's a friend. Thank you, man.
I'm here for it, but Wiley, keep doing your thing. You got these street hots, and I cannot wait to see what your friend Pastor Reed gonna say about that interview.
We're gonna see about that.
So
thank you.
I can't wait for you to speak on that.
Thank you so very much.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Good day. Okay. Give me a sec. I think we got somebody in here. Hold on one second. Hello, welcome to the Wiley Show. Hello. Hello. 1867, last four. Hello. All right, we gotta let you go. Y'all gotta answer the phone. Y'all calling in. Okay. Let me call this person back. And answer your phone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Wiley Show. Welcome. Yes, Larry Reed, I look at him as a mentor. I look at him as a mentor. That's how I look at Larry Reed, because I've been knowing Larry Reed for years. When I was doing my radio show, Larry Reed answered, and I was able to interview him in my radio show days. Right, he's a mentor. I look at him as a mentor. Because great advice, anytime I call him and need some great advice, and anything like I needed a text number, I was able to call him. He told me how to set it up. Great advice. He's great mentor. And that's what I look at him like. Are me and Larry Reed, are we friends? No, I'm not friends, but a mentor, yes. That's how I look at it. But I have to tell my mentor on publicly and say, hey, you need to get ahead of this, because Tasha K going to interview, because I know how Tasha K think. He's more so like a mentor. And I don't care if he got other mentees. That's my mentor. Some people get mad when I say that. They mad right now. He ain't your mentor. You don't control who tell me who my mentor is. Jesus is my mentor. Paul is my mentor. Peter is my mentor. God himself is my mentor. So you can't tell me, because Larry Reed can have multiple mentees. So if you mad that I say Larry Reed is mad, I don't care how mad you get. You can get so mad and yell, he's my mentor. And I don't care how mad you get. Go ahead, man. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. Wiley, again, you are like really cracking me up tonight. You are so funny. I swear you need to be on TV because you're really funny. You're right about friends and everything, and I hope that when your friend gets out of jail, I hope you can be there for your friend.
Always gonna be there. And you know what I'm gonna do when he get out? Take him right to rehab.
You gonna what?
Take him right to rehab.
Oh, that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. And also, I just want to speak a little bit on the biracial people. I see in the comments, people say she's biracial or whatever. Biracial is not a race. That's not a race. That's something that people that have a black parent and a white parent have chosen to call themselves. It's something that's made up. It is not a race of people, biracial. In the eyes of the law and the community, as white people, the people that see you, if you have a black parent, they consider you to be black. It doesn't matter what you consider yourself to be. That's how society is going to see you, as black. And what really bothers me about biracial people is that biracial people, a lot of times, they want to choose whether they want to be black when it's convenient for them. They don't consider themselves black all the time. It's only when it's convenient to them, for them, and that's not right. And this is speaking from a person that, is have biracial people that are in my family or whatever. My son is in a interracial relationship. My sister is married to a white man, and my daughter-in-law is going to be a white woman, and my mother's dad's mother was a white woman. So, I have it in my own blood. My son has it in his blood. So the reason I'm saying that is because I'm not discriminating or anything, but that is one of the things that I have noticed about interracial people, is that a lot of times they want to be black when it's convenient for them. They don't want to be black all the time, especially the ones that can pass. And Megan, to me, Megan can't pass as white, but other people look at her and say she might pass as white or whatever. But to me, she looks like she looks like a black woman that's mixed with white. That's what she looks like to me. And I did hear something, I don't know how true it is, that she had white on her, listed as white on her driver's license or whatever. And I hope that's not true. I don't know if it is or not, but I hope that's not true. But that's my problem with biracial people.
I want to also say this. I have my brothers are biracial. I have some brothers. Right. Their mother's white and their father is black. And when I talk to a lot of biracial people, I have friends in high school and different stuff, and they have conversations. A lot of them have identity. They don't know, sometimes the black friends, they really don't know their place. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like with my white people, then I'm with my white friends, like blah, blah, blah. I'm not too black, I'm too white. They have those type of conversation. But at the end of the day, I love the fact that we having those type of conversations about this, about the conversations about that. But it is like said for like Tia and Tamara, I think their father is white and their mother is black. But I remember the brother did an interview. He said he identified as a black man. So right. You have some of those that will say, I'm going to identify as a black man. I remember it was a movie, and if y'all know the name of the movie, please type in the chat so you can watch it. These two South African parents, they were white. They had a black child, like the dark-skinned child. And during that time, during that apartheid, it was a rule is that she could not say that she was white because she looked black. They had to put on her papers that she was colored or black. You know what I'm saying? So the father fight so hard in court to get her to change her race to white. And so they changed it. And so fast forward, they was able to change it. So years later, she changed it back to black because she never considered herself a white woman because of the color of her skin.
Okay, but Wiley, see, that's one of the problems that I think, and it's not really, to me, it's not a problem for, for black people. It's the problem comes with the biracial people, because like I said, a lot of biracial people, they want to be biracial when it's convenient for them. And also a lot of them don't even look like they're white. I mean, black people look like they're mixed. You know what I'm saying? Because black people come in all shades.
I understand that part. Okay, we're going to pursue. Any other topics you want to discuss?
Oh, well, that's it.
Thank you so very much. Okay,
you're welcome.
Because we're gonna have a whole conversation about being that type of way, and I'm gonna if you are biracial And if you want to come on the Wiley Show to share your experience, email me wileyshow@gmail.com. Okay. Oh, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley. This is Ty.
Well,
can you hear me?
Yes. Welcome, Ty.
How are you doing?
Doing wonderful.
I'm so proud of you. I just want to ask you one thing, because I know that you've been full-time at YouTube for a few weeks now, I guess.
Yeah, Ty.
And I see that you're, definitely on your I'm doing it my way. And I just think that it's such a liberating feeling. And I want to know if that's like part of where like you're very strong in your stances. And I know that coming from, working the way that I was, and just like kind of being able to do things I want to do on my channel, it felt really good. And is that part of what I'm saying? Because I think it looks good on you.
It's being liberated. You're watching someone that is following their dream, and you watching someone that's stepping out on faith. The scripture said faith without works is dead. So if you believe, I believe, I believe he's going to do it, but I have to put the work in. And you definitely see that, and I'm liberated on that as well. And I'm definitely putting the work in. And like today, we're growing, we're reaching people, we having conversations, and we having dialogue. The topics have been hot. It's been entertaining, and so I love being able to do something to get paid just to talk. That's amazing, because the type of work that I did, I've worked physically demanding type of work, taking care of the elderly. When they pass away, you have to clean them up. When they were aggressive, you have to deal with the aggressiveness. And so I've come from a very demanding thing, and I don't want to go back to that. And I won't go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting it all in. I said, God, I'm stepping on no faith. I believe in you, and I'm going to put this work in. And so that is exactly what I am doing. And we're doing so well. Doors are opening up. People are giving as well, not only giving monetarily, but also giving their time, because time is so valuable, because that's something that you can't get back is time.
Right.
When people spend time to watch you, it's amazing spending time to watch your show. It is amazing because people are spending time and they're watching. And I think that's an awesome and amazing feeling.
Yeah, it is. And I just want to say I'm proud of you. Like I said, I've not been around like a lot of the stuff that you talk about, like from your past, and people not taking up, like, I don't know what happened back then, but just watching you now, from the moment that I saw you, I'm like, yeah, he's got it. And I can't tell you how excited I was for you when you told us that, you were doing it full time. So it's just fun to watch you grow. That's all. Just wanted to,
Thank you so very much for that. Love you.
Love you too. I'll be watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, yes, Wally, that's why you should be on time for the, yes. And so, I'm not going to, we doing good. So it's awesome. So I feel that is so great. Thank y'all so very much. We've been on here for 2 hours and 17 minutes. I believe I believe everybody was able to call in and give their point across. Thank y'all so very much for their support of the show. Thank y'all so very much for calling in. We've been on here for 2 hours, 18 minutes. So again, we're going to also put up the page really quickly. We've been nominated for an award, Boss Babe Award for YouTuber of the Year. Voting is going to start the first week in February. The first week in February, you all will be able to vote for the Wiley Show for Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year. All right. So that is that. Thank you so very much. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Wiley Show. DM me Wiley Show at you email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. Instagram at Wiley Show, WILSHOW at Wiley Show. Also, if you want to be a blessing to us, the Cash App is $ Marquise Wiley 28, Marquise Wiley 28, Marquise Wiley 28, $ Marquise Wiley 28. Thank you so very much. So Quiet Storm Design for There's No Refund hoodie. And also, if you want to contribute and buy some t-shirts, mugs, we have it on Teespring. The moderators have the information. It is in the Mo info box, the description box. And if you need the link, I will send it to you personally on that. Thank y'all so very much for the love, for the support. Also, if you want to be a part of Two Men and a Lady, you can always email us at wileyshow@gmail.com. And you can definitely, we can look into it, because we definitely want to have a show that we do once a week, 1 hour. It's a non-paid gig for 1 hour once a week for about 2 months, right? About 2 months. All right. Thank y'all so very much. And I will see y'all in the next episode. This was a good show. Little black girl, you're beautiful. Little black boy, you are enough. Y'all be paid. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all so very much. If you want to be notified when we go live, you can text Wiley, the WILEY 8 to 888-534-4939. Text Wiley 888-534-4939. And make sure you subscribe to the show. Thank you so very much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.